Hello everyone, and today I want to show you a little bit of a project I've been working on. So here I have 20XX version 4.0.5, open, and I've been playing in this quite a bit recently. I've been trying to get better at the game, just kind of in general, trying to learn some of the stuff that I don't completely know yet. And so one way I've encouraged myself to do this while documenting all my data is through a spreadsheet. So as you can see down here, there are tabs for each of the games I play. Not all of them have information, so I only really have a lot of data for Melee right now. Only day I've missed so far since August 8th was yesterday. August 12th might come out a day later. But then I also have Rivals of Ether, which is a little bit smaller. I started one for a game called Pocket Rumble, and I have one game in Smash 64. And yeah, so I'm going to show you a little bit about how this works, why I might be using it, what info does it give me that can possibly be helpful in the future, and how you could maybe create one of your own. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about why I created it while I start a match that we can document. So to document, as you can see up here, you put in the date. I don't necessarily put it in for everyone, because I know that once I have one date, every match on it and below it is that date. So as you can see here for August 9th, I have these matches from August 9th, and so here I have August 13th. So then I'll put in my character, which I'll be playing, which is Falco. I'll put in my opponent's character, which will be Young Link. I'll put in my opponent's my CPU's level, so that would be if I'm playing on 20XXTE or 20XX or just a regular copy of Melee. This would also be where I put the person's tag if I played netplay or went to tournaments and documented it. So since I'm just playing CPUs, I'll put level 9. And then I'd put my version, which I've been playing on 20XX PC. I'll use the controller, so as you can see up here I used a little bit of Smashbox, but here I'm going to be using a Battle Beaver Customs GameCube controller, and then I'd put the stage, the winner, and the stock in percent. So let's go ahead and start this matchup. So I originally started doing this because I had been not playing Melee as much, and I wanted something to kind of encourage me to try to do a little bit every day. It may not always be the best practice, but at least I can see where I'm at. And so it gives me the number of matches I've played, and since like a certain time period, and it's also really good to help me document stuff against other characters. So against Samus, I might play multiple characters. So if we go back to the spreadsheet, I'll show you. But I might be playing Puff one game, and I might be playing Falco some of the other games. And if I'm doing really bad with Falco, hold on, I'm just going to switch the layout real quick. And if I'm doing really bad with Falco, I might switch to Puff. And if my Puff is doing really well, I can then see that my Puff has been winning a lot, and I can see how much that is by. It also gives me good ideas of which stages I'm best on, and which ones I need I might need a bit of work on. Which ones I might want to ban against certain characters, and which ones I should try to go to if I lose. So that's the main reason why I'm doing this, as well as just a little bit of fun. I'm a pretty big stats guy, so that's been fun to just have that information there, and then I'll work on some stuff as well with it. And yeah, I feel like for me personally, it's gotten me back into the game, yesterday was pretty busy for me. That would have been Sunday. So yeah, that was really busy for me. Um, so I didn't get to play then, but every day since August 8th I have been, and so I'm going to try to keep that up. I'm also working on other projects, so it's kind of hard to keep that in. There will be school starting up soon, so stuff like that it'll be hard to keep going in, but I'm going to try to play about 5 games every day. As you can see, I only have one, which is this current one I'm playing right now for today, so hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more in. Sorry for any loud controller sounds. I'm trying to limit it as much as possible, while also playing my best, so that way this is an honest sheet placing. Yeah, so I've also been thinking a lot about which games I really want to focus on, and so I've started thinking about going to tournament for Smash 64 in some cases once I get better at it, and kind of learning that game and all that it has. And so far what I have, it's been pretty fun, and N64 controllers are some of the hardest to find a good quality of, but I'm getting some of the parts to replace it, so that's nice. And yeah. So this is last stock here. We'll go ahead and just finish it up. Looks like it's going to be changing, so we can finally face this young Link. So one question you may be having is, why would I be sharing this with you? And that's a pretty valid question. We just won, so I'll go ahead and change this back and answer that. I feel like this was a very beneficial tool for me, at least so far, and I hope that it will be in the future. Stadium. And I feel like having this for me, it kind of shows, like, then I can go back later and show you guys, oh, look at this first match against a level 9 Captain Falcon CPU where I lost on a stage that I didn't know of, or like, look at all these Samus wins against my Falco with 2 or 3 stocks left, and I can go back through and see Fountain and Battlefield are really bad. And so it's kind of to show you how I'm improving and how I'm making progress, but it's also kind of for you guys. So I really recommend that you guys start making some of your own, seeing what you can do with it, what you really enjoy, like what you really enjoy out of it. So you may only use one controller in one version, so you might not need those, but you might do things with, like, I think I covered most of the bases, but I mean, like, maybe how many SDs each person had, or if you really wanted to get into it, how many percent, or like what percent was left as they lost the stock. So I mean, if you had somebody who lasted to like 150%, that might be more valuable of a stock than somebody who lasted to like 75, and so, or like and so just some stuff like that. I really recommend the date, so that way you can kind of document everything and you know where you are, and you can kind of go back and, like, oh yeah, 1 year ago today, or like 1 month ago today, I was playing Captain Falcon, so I might want to play Captain Falcon today and see how much improvement I've made across the 1 month. Just some stuff like that. I really hope you guys take advantage of a format like this. This doesn't just have to be for Melee and Rivals of Aether and Smash 64 and other, like, Smash style games. I started one with Dragon Ball FighterZ and Street Fighter V, where I'd choose my character, the opponent's character, the opponent's CPU levels, the winners, how many characters the winner had left, and roughly their total percent of how much total health they had, and then whichever controller I used. For me, I feel like some of these games I like to take on the go, or I like to just like play either on Fight Stick on PC and then on keyboard and on the go or something like that. And so having controller there is something I really like. I had version for things like Melee, Rivals of Ether, Project M, and Smash 64. Melee, I sometimes switch between a Wii hooked up to a CRT. Sometimes I do it on like a computer. Sometimes I'll hook the Wii up to like a TV. And so having those, having that version there is nice. Having the controller, it's nice to know which one I'm best at. So like I might be worse in some scenarios at the Smash Box than I am with a just regular GameCube controller. And it's also nice to know, was I like, if I was going keyboard and on like Melee, I probably wasn't going 100%, but it's nice to know that, okay, this was here, this did happen, but I wasn't really going 100%, and so that might be something I want to go back and fix up and try again. Yeah, so that's kind of what I've been working on as of a little bit as of late. There's another pretty big project that I'm working on. I'm hoping I can get that out by next Monday. This should be going up Monday or Tuesday, depending on whether I can get it up Monday or whether I get it up Tuesday. And Thursday or Friday, I should. I don't think I'll have a controller, or I don't think I'll have a recap video. I mean, I might, but I think I'm going to mainly be working with controllers then. So that will be something to look forward to. And then Monday will be the big project reveal. Sorry for only having one video up last week. Stuff is starting to get really busy with me. I had the video completely recorded. I just never had time to actually get in and upload it. So if you all just want me to upload that unedited, I can. It was an Evo recap and looking at Super Smash Con. Most of the info was also not right because of the many tournament dropouts for Smash Con. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you tune in Thursday and Monday for the really big project. And I hope you all keep watching the channel, and I'll try to keep putting out content for you guys. Till next time, peace.